Alpine Queen, and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. As you will have seen in the previous video, the audio for this episode and last episode got pretty much botched, so I am post-commentating this video as well. But this video is going to be a bit shorter than usual anyway, and you'll see why near the end. But anyway, we sort of freed Ryu from his prison that was Tatsunaga, and he's been freed, and he can hopefully, you know, rest in peace now. But anyway, now we can go about finding the forge. So I completely forgot to read it like I was saying, but what he basically said was go to Miko's maid. So that's what we're doing now. We are running up here, and I believe she is still in the same location, behind the shrine. There she is. We are in your debt. You did more than save our lives. You saved poor Ryu's soul. I must repay you. Do you have something to ask? Something I may know? Indeed. Apple asks if Miko's maid knows anything about the legendary forge of Mount Fuji. A childhood fable. The tale of a sacred forge, words half forgotten. The volcano's peak, a flame cast in its crater, the forge born again. But none may go there, a place not on any map, entry forbidden. Until now at least, take this gift, honoured saviour, destiny awaits. You received the Crucible Key. That's not a word I've heard since GCSE Chemistry. A locked door awaits, beyond it, the sacred forge, untouched for eons. So, that entry forbidden place that we saw last time, that key should give us access. An ancient diary. Nothing of interest, that's a shame. No recipes. Anything else in this area? Oh wow, a mini medal in a cupboard. What a place to keep a mini medal. We always take those. I wonder if the locations of all the mini medals are predetermined. Because sometimes they'll be in like a red chest, or you'll get it as a reward from a side quest. And sometimes they'll just be in cupboards or pots, just lying around. So I wonder if those mini medals in like pots and cupboards are predetermined, or if they're just sort of placed anywhere. Anyway, life returns once more, winter ends out. Okay. I think I was looking for Atsuo and Atsuko's mother, and also just them in general. But hopefully they're fine. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are, especially after everything they've gone through. They deserve it. So, now it is time to return to Mount Fuji and seek out the forge. So, just gotta run to the Hotto Step, avoiding all those enemies. Good grief. That is one good thing. Your hitbox is not too massive. It's something that you don't really notice unless you're in a tight area, like say where I am now. But anyway, I'm about to run right past that sparkly spot, which I will definitely be picking up. I think it's just lava lumps, isn't it? Yes. You never know when they might come in handy. So we're at the base of Mount Fuji. Oh no, wait, the entry forbidden bit is further up. So that was where we were before. And, oh, if I remember correctly, I think the reason I went in here is because there was one enemy that I didn't fight. I specifically avoided it at the time, thinking that I would come across it again later, but I never did, and I've never seen it before, I don't think, so I wanted to just, you know, fight that enemy, because I tend to like to fight each enemy at least once, and it's this massive metal scorpion thing. So it's a Kongastine, nice. And oh, I still have my backup party out. That's something I probably should have noted. An interesting lineup this, a lineup that I would never usually pick. So we've got Rad, Jade, Sylvando and Eric. But actually a decent lineup for fighting this enemy, because Jade can use multi-feet, which gives her 7 attacks. Yes, and yeah, like with all metal enemies, this thing has a very high defense. But it's interesting, because normally on metal enemies you do like a maximum of 1 damage. And if I remember correctly, I don't think magic does anything. No, okay, never mind. Maybe I got it the wrong way around. Let's see, what am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna Wim Whip, right? Oh no, I think I tried Kiss Me Deadly. Because I haven't used Sylvando in quite a long time. Let's see. Oh, that does a lot, okay. I've misremembered things. So let's see. Boulder Bringer, how much is this gonna do? Okay, let's do another Kiss Me Deadly. Its weakness is affection. And that poisons as well, apparently. That's something else I've forgotten. So you can do a cheeky Victimizer. Golly! Wow, I was gonna say, that's so impressive that Rab survived with 3 HP. I think that's the first time we've been killed by a regular enemy. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, I believe you can, something that I haven't done before, but I think you can do, is switch out your party members mid-battle. I don't think you can switch out the dead, although, you know, I could be wrong. Oh, that's not nice. That Victimizer did not kill it. But anyway, Sylvando's killing that battle. How much XP did I get from that? Okay, not a huge amount. And a smart thing to do would be to run out of here and immediately change my lineup and, you know, resurrect Rab. That'd be good as well. All these bloody hands. And then from here, we can go to the forge. Oh, I hope I don't forget. That would be embarrassing. Ah, no, there we go. I remembered. So, Serena can zing or Kazing. I think I used, well, I used zing and then I'm pretty sure it didn't work, so yeah, I used zing again. Kazing is basically double the MP, but it has a 100% success rate, whereas zing doesn't. So, if you're out of battle, then zing probably makes more sense, but in battle, then you probably want to opt for Kazing, because you don't want to waste a turn, basically. So there's me putting all my party members back. I should probably rest at a campsite at some point. Everyone is looking pretty low for MP. That's the thing, you can heal as much as you want, but eventually you'll run out of MP. Another place where there's question marks. Where could we be? Yeah?
What's happening?
It's beautiful! This is the place we saw in the vision. I'd know that decor anywhere.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Let's make a new Sword of Light so we can go chop the Lord of Shadows down to size.
Wow, what a cutscene, eh? This place, the decor, Sylvando said, actually gives me major Breath of the Wild shrine vibes. Like, especially those like orange symbols. It looks gorgeous. Look at that. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh.
I'll take it from here.
I'm not about to let you steal all the glory, honey. If you get to have a go, we all do.
Aye. And besides, we saw in the vision that the old heroes all had a bash. We'd best follow their lead, eh?
Yep, we're all in this together.
May the new Sword of Light be tempered by the resolve of all those who would drive darkness from this world.
Well, I'm game if you all are.
If I hadn't met you, I'd never have been able to save Mia and make things right. Now it's my turn to help you.
Haha! Let's get this sword made and the world saved! I've got people to entertain and a promise to my papi to keep.
Eleanor, Erwin, the boy turned out all right. And now I'm gonna help make sure he fulfills his destiny.
I thought it was my job to stand behind the Luminary. It's not. I'm supposed to stand beside him. We all are.
I hereby pledge, as a Knight of Heliodor, to fight to the end for the cause of the Luminary. May I be his sword, his shield, his unswerving companion.
Veronica, I promise to finish this without you. I'm stronger now, thanks to you. For the Luminary!
Did we do it? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Pick that thing up and give it a swing.
are assembled. You have the means to take to the air, and now you possess the Sword of Light. The time to face the Lord of Shadows is at hand.
What he said. Let's finish this.
Holy smokes, it's finally time, Apple. We're finally going to do it. Let's use the Calasmus fleet to summon Cetacea. She'll be able to take us to the Fortress of Fear, I'm sure of it. Ready as we'll ever be, awarded for reforging the Sword of Light with the help of your friends and setting out with it to see the Lord of Shadows toppled. Seeing that cutscene for a second time, honestly, it's so fantastic. There's so many cutscenes in this game that really strike a chord, and that is definitely one of them. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but this area reminds me a lot of the Battleground, which makes a lot of sense, but look at it. Look at how gorgeous that looks. Oh, I absolutely love this game so much. But anyway, we are now in a position to fight Mordegon. We have the Sword of Light. However, I am putting that off for a little bit, because one thing I want to do before I fight Mordegon is basically do all the side quests. If there's any that I have to wait until post-game to be able to do, I'll do those, you know, post-game. But otherwise, I want to get as much of the side quest stuff done as possible before I defeat Mordegon, because otherwise I'll never do it. Anyway, it takes two to tango. I have had that side quest open for so long, literally since the beginning of the game. I think the point of that side quest is to use a pet power, and since then I think I got an achievement for using a pet power over 100 times. So that quest is long overdue, and the reward is probably garbage, but it'll be a side quest that is finally checked off the books, because we can actually access the Heliodorian foothills. No, don't say a word, you don't need to. A man with my vast fighting experience can recognise a first-time pet power user a mile off. The glint in your eyes, the spring in your step, the glow of satisfaction. Oh yes, you nailed it alright. You should be proud of yourself. To have teamed up with a trusted ally and pull off a pet power is a momentous day for any aspiring warrior. It feels amazing, doesn't it? Yes, there's nothing like a pet power, and I must say I feel rather proud of having opened your eyes to their wonder. Here you are, consider this a small souvenir. A gold chain. Now don't forget there's many more pet powers out there just waiting to be discovered. The number of ways in which spells and abilities can be combined is beyond even my imagining. And don't think they're all just two-person affairs. Oh no, there are some that need 3 of you to be pepped up before they can be performed too. Gosh. To cut a long story short, the more spells and abilities you master and the more companions you meet, the more pet powers will become available to you. Which just goes to show that you can't always go it alone in this life. No, there are times when it really pays to work with others. Well, yeah, since I met this guy, I've gained Hendrik, one of my companions has died. A lot has happened in terms of companions, but finally this quest has been transgressed with finesse. So that's one done. Now, quest catalogue. I've done almost half of them at this point, which is good, I suppose, because I've been trying to do side quests that are basically like in the way. I think I've done a couple of videos where I've just done side quest stuff, but a whole bunch of side quests opened after the World Tree Calamity. So there's those, and I don't think I've looked at any of those really. So let's see. At the time, I wanted to go out to Nautica, because Nautica was... I thought it was the only place, not the only place. The other place is Gondolier, but Nautica is the only place where I haven't been to, and it's greyed out, like I can't access it. So my plan was to go to like Zward's Rust, basically, and then go to Nautica. The reason this episode is cut short is because after I did a side quest by the Warriors Rest Inn, I got stuck on a loading screen when you get on the boat, basically. So, And I was stuck there for about 20 minutes. So I'm putting off Nautica for the time being, but I will do the side quest in Zwartrust. Hey there, traveller, the name's Luther Van Boss. You won't believe this, but I only went and left my masterpiece in a monster-infested forest. Oh dear. That song was a piece of my heart, a piece of my soul. It's a message I want to send to the world. It means everything to me. How could I be so foolish as to leave behind? Heaven knows! But one thing's for sure, I'm so angry with myself I can't write another note. I wish I could get it back, but I'm a looter or a fighter. I don't even own a sword. You, on the other hand, look like you can handle yourself. Will you help me get my masterpiece back? I'd be super grateful if you would. Always and forever. Right, so we have to find his masterpiece. Thank you, friend. I finished up my masterpiece when I was staying in a little hut to the southwest of the ruins of Dundrasil. I must have left it behind when I headed out. I've tried to rewrite it, but I just can't get it right. That song was a part of me. Oh dear. But I believe in you, all of you. I'll wait right here. Why did I skip through that dialogue? Silly me. But anyway, Ballad of Bravery. It took me an alarmingly long time to do this side quest because I kind of misinterpreted what he said. So, first I had a look around the ruins of Zwartrust, but there's no actual, I think that's where I'm going. Where am I going? There's no huts around Zwartrust, or at least not around the ruins anyway. It's all, you know, self-explanatory, it's just ruins. So you have to go into Dundrasil. And what was I looking at that thing for? You have to go into Dundrasil, and then once you get there... Why am I fighting that thing? Okay, I'll explain quickly, and then I'll probably cut to when I get to the place. Once you get to Dundrasil, you have to find a hut. Now, most of Dundrasil, whether inside or outside of Dundrasil in the region, it's all just ruins. But there is one hut, and it took me an alarmingly long time to find. So I'm gonna cut back when I'm there. Okay, I finally figured it out. So I was actually looking at the ruins to the southeast of Dundrasil instead of southwest, because I mixed up east and west. So there went 10 minutes of my life, but finally we have found the hut. Which, I don't think... Yeah, I've never been in it before because there's a red chest here. With... Oh, Lutus Opus. Okay, I mean, that is a good thing. That is the side quest item. But, yeah. Is this a new cabin, or is that chest new? Because I'm pretty sure that side quest only opens up after the Calamity. And you know me, I don't miss a red chest, so perhaps it's just... one that's recently appeared. Okay, yeah, I think I spoke to that statue because I thought I could get my horse. It's a lot of running around. But there's no bells around here, so I can't summon a horse. I could kill one of those things to get a horse, but that simply isn't worth the effort. And also, those horses are considerably slower than your actual horse, so it's not really worth it. What am I doing? Oh, I jumped. So what am I jumping for? But no, I want to check the map. So, we should be able to deliver this to Luther and be able to complete that side quest, which is one more off the list. I suspect... I've done one more video after this one, which is side quests. I suspect there'll probably be like 3 or 4 videos where I just do side quests. Because there's a few which I have no idea how to do. I've accepted them, but the solution is not clear. And there's a few that are gonna, you know, take a bit longer. And so on. So we'll see. But like I said, I'll do as many side quests as I can before I go off to defeat Mordegon, because my suspicion is that there will be an area of sorts around the Fortress of Fear is what it is. I suspect that'll be fairly long to go through, and then we'll defeat Mordegon, so I don't think it's going to be a quick end by any means. But regardless, if I didn't know better, I'd say you had something to tell me. Well, did you find it? Yes, we did. Your selflessness is only bettered by your bold bravery. Idris' shining star, our guiding light, our luminary. Oh hero, 1,000 visits from you is never too much. Tell me you'll never stop. That's it, my magnum opus, my masterpiece. I wrote this song to tell the world there's still hope. As long as we believe in the luminary, we can get through this. When night falls, you can't see the sun, but you know it's going to rise again. And just like the sun, I know the luminary is going to come back one day and save us from the darkness. You brought me back my masterpiece, and with it I can bring her back to Adria. You got the heart of a hero, friend. Here, this is for you. Recipe book. Awesome. Well, have I got news for you, friend? I am the luminary. And we learned a bunch of stuff. One more thing, if you ever meet the luminary on your travels, tell him he's made me a believer. Well, that's nice. Thank you for writing a song for me. I am flattered. Okay, this is the bit where I was about to run to the coast and attempt to go to Nautica. But like I said earlier, that did not go to plan, so I'm going to be ending off the video here. Next time, we will be resuming the side quest mission and just going through some more of those. So for now, thank you all so much for watching and have a great day.